Hello and welcome to this tutorial. In this video, I will show you how you can use the last tag, the custom tag, to track custom events in your projects using a plain Webpack project. In the last videos, we saw how we can use the analytics tag to track web analytics, as well as the insight tag for speed insights. And with the custom tag, it is possible to create click events and track them using nanosites. So you can use it to track some basic information about how many times a button got clicked, but as well as sending data to the dashboard, providing further information about your users. So stick with me and I will show you how you can do this. First things first, we need to head over to NanoSites dev. We can click on the first link and open the website. Then we can sign into our existing accounts or sign up for a new one. When you do this, you will be presented with three options. You can sign in with email or use the OAuth integrations for GitHub or Google. Once you're logged in, you will see your dashboard with all your projects. For this video, I will create a new one and call it Webpack Demo. Now it asks us for a website URL. For this, I made a project with Webpack and deployed it to Vercel. I can click here to visit the page and copy the link into this URL field. You can give it a description or leave it blank and save the project. And this will create our project here in our dashboard. Inside our project, we can see that I have access to all the features of NanoSites. That's because I am on the Pro plan. If you want to access any features, you will need to subscribe to the Pro plan as well. In the free plan, you will have access to the analytics tag. To start tracking custom events, we can use the custom tag from NanoSites. The first step is to install the dependencies for the npm package. So I will add this line here inside the terminal and it will add it to our dependencies in our empty Webpack project. The next step is to embed the code for the tag. So I will use this import statement for the track function and put it into my index.ts file. Here I can paste this line and now I can use this HTML to embed the tag. So I can go back into my project, into the index.html, and below these lines here, I can paste the HTML code. Then I can use the track function inside my button. So I can just copy this and put it into my button element. This is just a click function, which will call the track function, and here I can specify a name for the event, and that will be hello, or any kind of string you want to showcase in your dashboard. So let's check us if this worked by booting up the dev server and inspecting the DOM, or better said, the console for any errors. If we say hello, we will get an error, and it says we have an uncaught runtime error that it can't find the variable track. In the last video, I showed you that I made some demos for various frameworks, and there is a demo for Webpack. So let's see what we might need to do in order to get the custom tag to work. We already installed the package and we imported the statement for the npm package in our index.ts. We also embedded the code in the HTML and we use the track function in an onClick event handler. But now it says us that we need to assign the track function to the global window object in index.ts. So let's copy this code, head back over to our project, and inside the index.ts, paste this line here. The last step is to configure the TS configuration, and let's copy this path and put it into the ts.config. Here we can just paste this line and also provide a absolute path. Now let's refresh the page and click say hello. And this indeed makes a request to the server. I have a status 400 because I'm on the local host, but this shows us that it worked. Once your changes have been saved, you can run the build command to build your Webpack project. You can then deploy the project live to any hosting provider you want. I chose Vercel for this. So let's go to the overview and visit our live site. I will inspect the DOM to see if the NanoCustom Tag is inside the body. And indeed it is. So let's go to the network tab and look for any requests we do. I will click the say hello button and indeed it will trigger a new request to nanosites.dev. So let's go to the project, and the last step is to refresh the page. And great, we now see one total event and we can see the timestamp, the event name and the request URL. So everything worked. And just like this, you have embedded the NanoCustom tag inside Webpack projects. Of course, you can use any framework you like because all the tags of nanosites are framework agnostic, meaning they're native web elements, so you can use them anywhere that HTML runs. There are some additional steps you can do to enhance your tracking of your custom events, and I will show you how you can do this in another video. If you enjoyed this video, like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.